All right, well, it looks like we are officially live, and I just need to do a quick tech check, make sure it's working. And I realized this morning that I recorded a video with my headphones, just like it is right now. And oh, I'm not muted. Am I not muted? Doesn't matter. Anyway, welcome to our virtual open house. Please let me know in any of the comments if you can hear me okay. I've got my headphones in, and that's what I noticed earlier. I recorded something. It was hitting my collar the entire time and made a little buzzy sound, and you're going to watch that video in a few minutes. First, I just wanted to welcome everybody officially to our first ever virtual open house event for Academy Learning here in Alberta. You're probably watching this. Perhaps you're going to be joining us live in just a few minutes. It is 1 o'clock Mountain Time, or maybe you're catching some of this after. But we've got 4 live streams happening today. This one, which is basically our kickoff and welcome. So maybe you're watching this in the future. And then at 2 o'clock, we're going to be going through our guaranteed grant messaging, and I've got a webinar where I'll be sharing and talking about Academy of Learning, going through what that means, what government grant funding is all about, how you can get some, and all of our programs as well. And then at 3 o'clock, I'm going to be interviewing one of our directors from the company about basically what the online student culture college experience is like, both on campus and online. What it's like to be an AOL student. We're going to have a great interview there. And then at 4 o'clock, I'm interviewing one of our admissions advisors, and it's all about how do I train for college? How do I become a student of AOL? How do I do it? What do I do next? And all through these 4 live streams, if you hop on during them, again, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and 4 o'clock, feel free to add any comments, and I'll be able to respond to them right away. Now, there's a way to do that, and that's why we're doing this as the first video, the welcome video. I'm going to share my screen in a second and give you a tour of our virtual open house page. Just give me one moment. Share screen. And you should be able to see the screen. Yeah, you can. So this is our virtual open house page, and hopefully that's where you're watching this. Otherwise, you're watching it on YouTube. And so as I mentioned, there's 4 live streams happening. This is the one that's happening right now. And so if you click the play button, you'll be able to join and hop on the live stream with me. Now, if you're wanting to comment, I'm going to try and pull this up and not break the internet. I'm going to be delaying myself. All right, I'm going to pause that. So if you want to add a comment, what you want to do is you want to go where it says YouTube at the bottom right-hand corner, and you want to click on this button. This is going to take you to our YouTube page where you can actually participate in the comments. So hopefully that's not too confusing, but the best way to engage with us is by commenting on the video and joining the live stream chat. I'm actually going to turn it off right now because, again, I'm streaming right now. But let me just close that, and I'll give a quick tour of what you have access to on this page. So by joining our virtual open house, you get access to a bunch of on-demand content in addition to the 4 live streams that I've already mentioned. So when you show up, essentially there's 2 links right here. These are links where you can go and connect directly with an admissions advisor at one of our campuses. So you can call your local campus. This opens up a page that goes to our different locations. And so we've got campuses in Calgary, Red Deer, 3 in Edmonton, and 1 in Medicine Hat. And you can actually just grab the phone number, call, and talk to somebody on campus today. So that's the best place to go to get direct questions answered if you're a phone person. If you want to do a virtual meeting, you can click this button right here and schedule a virtual appointment. Now, what's going to happen is on that following page, and you select info session. Actually, I'll just click it and show you what happens. But you get to pick the date and time that you would like. So you're going to go to a page like this, and there's a form that you can fill out with some of your basic contact information so we know how to reach you. And after you submit this form, you're going to be taken to a calendar that is connected to one of our admissions advisors, and you're just going to put down your preferred location, which I don't have Calgary on here. So if you want Calgary, let me show you that. But you can put on your preferred locations here, and then it'll automatically connect you with an admissions advisor in that location. You'll see their calendar, and you can pick a date and time that works for you to have a virtual meeting. So those are the two links there. You can call your local campus. This is the best place to go if you're from Calgary, or you can schedule a virtual appointment through this link down here. The other neat thing, and this looks slightly different on mobile, is if you want to just chat with us directly, you can go down to this little, whatever it's called right here, lightning bolt. We'll call it a lightning bolt. This is a Facebook Messenger chat. And so if you're logged into Facebook, you can click continue as your name. My name's Jamie. That's why that says there. Or you can even continue as a guest. And it's going to open up a conversation. And you can just ask us any questions that you have, and we'll be able to answer them and direct you to an admissions advisor. So really what we're trying to do is just give you every avenue possible to connect with one of our team members and answer your questions. This is the live guaranteed grant funding event, and we want to make it as easy as possible for you to connect with someone and find out what grants you could qualify for. As we go down, these are the 4 live stream events that we have happening throughout the day: 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and 4 o'clock. This is the one that we're watching right now, or that you're participating in. And then you've also got access to some program previews. So each of these are interviews that I recorded last week with some of our instructors. So if you want to learn about our community service worker program, our healthcare aid program, our medical office assistant program, or a legal administrative assistant program, you can watch those interviews with some of our instructors, and you'll kind of get an idea of, hey, what are the career opportunities? What can I expect? What's the program about? That'll be really helpful for you. And then down here, if you want to learn about our integrated learning system and what it's like to be an online student, or even be a student learning on campus, basically for all of our programs, you can check out this interview that I did with our training director, Naima Nadeem. And then there's a quick link here to find other programs. And the last thing I'll show you on this page before we get on with our tour is we've got a free trial of our integrated learning system. So ILS, the integrated learning system, is essentially our online learning, online training platform. So any of our courses, any of our programs where there's an online training or a computer-based learning component, that's managed through the ILS. And you can come into one of our campuses and work on your courses supported by our facilitators and learning coaches on campus using our computers in our computer labs, or you can do it from anywhere that you want, your own computer on your own time, and still be supported by our facilitators and our learning coaches. And so we actually have here a free trial. So if you want to actually go take a free course and just see what it's like, you can click here, fill out your details, and we'll get you an account so you can see what it's like to be what our learning platform is all about. That's pretty much it in terms of this page. Before I share our campus tour, let me just turn this back off. I don't need to share my screen anymore. I did want to walk through our promotions and why we're doing this right now. Obviously, we're all in Alberta, or most of us probably, and things have been very volatile. It's been a very difficult season, and right now, Alberta is going through there's a restrictions exemption program. Calgary's passed a vaccine passport bylaw. There could be things that get impacted by COVID. And it's a really difficult time for people who are looking to find a career that they love and make the money that they want to make. And one of the reasons why we're doing a virtual and an in-person open house today is to show you that we're fully open regardless. We're fully open for online in-class learning. We're fully open for online virtual learning. And whatever you're wanting to do, it really doesn't matter what's happening outside. We can help you train for a better job and more money. And what that looks like is kind of up to you. Right now, you're in the driver's seat. So if you want to learn on campus, if you prefer to be in a campus environment surrounded by people coached and just be in that type of environment, you can come to our campuses now. We are following the restriction exemption program. And so obviously following all of those protocols to come down, but you can do that. And if you prefer to learn virtually, if you prefer to learn online, you can do that, and you can graduate and you can find a better job and make more money. And that's not just a promise. Last year, our last fiscal year, so 2020 to 2021, which was right in the heart of COVID, we had I'm going to actually look this up to make sure I'm not wrong. We had an 83% average graduation rate and an 85% average job placement rate. That's incredible. And any college that you're considering, if you're looking to train for a new career, ask them about their grad rates and ask them about their job placement rates. That means over 80% of our students during COVID able to get training and graduate and find an actual job. That is a really, really good number. And on average, our students earn or our graduates earn 60% more than minimum wage. So when we say you can succeed and you will graduate and you will find a job and you'll get paid more money, it's true. And it really doesn't matter what happens in COVID because we're prepared for anything. But right now, you can train in class following the restrictions exemption program, or you can train online. The other thing is the two promotions that you're going to hear over and over and over again. One is our referral program. So if you are watching and you know of a friend or a family member who could use a better job and more money, you can refer them to us. You can refer them as just your friend. Maybe you want to take a class or work on a program with a friend, go to school with a friend. It's always great to be able to have someone studying alongside you to push you and challenge you and graduate together, find jobs together. If you refer your friend in, we will give you $500 when they start their program. Or maybe they don't want to go to school with you, or maybe it's a different program, but you've got someone who is looking for a fresh start and wants to hear about Academy of Learning and see different types of job opportunities, or maybe they're in another one of our cities. Anybody you refer to us when they start a program, we'll give you $500. That's our referral program. It's a big promotion. Again, you're going to hear it over and over again today and in all the videos that are in the on-demand content. So take advantage of that. The other big promotion is this is our guaranteed grant funding event. You'll hear more about what that looks like during our 2 o'clock live stream. But essentially what that means is we guarantee that you will get a government grant to fund your education. What that looks like is the government's made and continues to make really big investments into career training. And there are grant money set aside for people like you to make college more affordable so that you can finance your education. And we're experts at helping people find those grants that they qualify for. And we're experts at helping people apply and actually get those grants. And we're so confident that we'll find you one that our guarantee is if we can't, then we'll give you one. And so throughout the day today, call a campus, show up at a campus. Again, we're in Calgary, Edmonton, Red Deer, Medicine Hat. Book a virtual appointment, talk to an admissions advisor, and they will help you explore the different grants that are available. And the guarantee, again, is if we can't find you one, we'll give you one. So with that said, the primary exciting thing to share is a tour of our brand new facility. I'm actually I'm in one of our classrooms right now, and on the other side of the doors is our computer lab. And so I came in early this morning and recorded a little tour, and I'm going to play that for you so that you can check out the brand new campus that we have. And I think I may say this in the video, but every single one of our campuses across Alberta is getting a transformation, and all of them have already got new paint, and basically we're doing a brand refresh. This is a really exciting time for us. We're going into, obviously we're already at the end of September, but it's been a new school year, and while people are enrolling every single week, we don't follow the typical school schedule. You can start next week and be graduating in a year from now, and that's true all the way through the year. It's an exciting time for a brand refresh, and we're just making sure that our team has all the tools and resources we need to serve you, whether you're a virtual student or an on-campus student. And if you are on campus, making sure that you've got everything that you need to succeed in your program when you join us. But anyway, watch this. I will share the video, and you can listen and watch what Calgary downtown looks like. Here we go. Hi, my name is Jamie Newman, and welcome to our virtual open house. Today is Monday, September 27th, and I decided to sneak into our Calgary Central campus. This is our brand new downtown facility. Sneak in before anyone else is here to give you a quick tour of our campus. So let me just flip the camera around. There we go. And this is the view of our brand new facility. Again, we're downtown. We're actually right across from MEC and right above Atmosphere on 10th Ave, downtown Calgary. And everything is brand new. This is a really exciting place. You will notice we're still under construction. So as I walk around, forgive any mess a little bit. The other thing I do want to mention before I start with the tour is that all of our campuses across Alberta are getting a refresh. So new paint, everything's getting transformed. So if you like what you see here, you got to go down to our Red Deer, our Edmonton, or our Medicine Hat campuses and see what's new. But anyway, this is our Calgary facility. As you walk in, a very welcoming, open reception area, and where we'll basically be able to direct you from here as you come in. Right down that way, again, I'm not going to go this way. The lights are still off. There is a classroom around the corner, and then our staff room, which is tiny and really not a big deal. But let me take you to the right here. This is our executive wing. We've got a boardroom here where we'll do presentations, or you can meet with an admissions advisor to talk about your career goals. And then all along here, these are the different admissions advisors' offices where they can have private phone calls with you and meet with you virtually, or you can sit down with them to discuss, again, your career goals. And then we've got an executive office, and right now it's a boardroom here at the end. Here's one of our classrooms. There's going to be actually a class in here this morning for community service workers, so that'll be neat. But that's our executive wing. Again, not the most incredible space because where you are going to be doing most of your learning and most of your time here is going to be in this main room. So this is our computer lab. Huge open space, brand new computers, brand new chairs, everything you need. So if you're taking one of our programs that's through ILS, the Integrated Learning System, you can come here. You can obviously work online and do any of our courses, any of your coursework online, but you can come down to this computer lab and be supported by your peers, also supported by our facilitators, our coaches, to help you through your programs. We've got a couple offices. Well, we've got an office right here, our main campus office, and then we have a room here for interviews, sitting down with an admissions advisor, or any private group conversations that you want to have. As we continue over here, we've got a small classroom, and then on the other side, I think that's going to be another classroom. Right now, it's got a bunch of our stuff in it. As you can tell, we're still under construction. And let me walk across here. We've got another classroom right here as well, where I've got my stuff set up for the day today for our open house. And to give you an idea of where we're located, again, we're MEC is right on that side of the building, and we're right above Atmosphere, and right down there is Safeway. So a really well-lit area, a neat industrial area. So it's just a really cool space. But let me show you another really cool spot before we close off this tour. And that is, and again, I don't even have the lights on, but this is our student lounge. Yeah, I don't have the lights on. But this is neat. We've got some skylights in the ceiling, a really big space where you can have your lunch, where you can just hang out, take a break, grab a coffee, heat up some food, whatever you need. Really, really neat space. And again, there's a big window out into our executive wing. Let me pause the video and switch it around. There we go. So again, that's the tour of our brand new Calgary Central campus. Again, check out all of our campuses across Alberta and Medicine Hat, Red Deer, and Edmonton as well, and see what's changed there. Of course, we are following the restriction exemption program across Alberta. So what that means is in order to study in class, we're fully open for in-class learning. You have to be double vaccinated, negative COVID test within 72 hours, or medical exemption. So if you want to learn on campus, if you want to be coming and enjoying these facilities, you can do that. If you want to come down to the open house today, I know it's probably 1 o'clock, just after 1 o'clock when you're watching this, but you can come down. We're open until 5 o'clock today, and you can come and get your own personal tour, or go to any of our campuses today. Or even if you're watching this later, just come down to a campus if you are, again, double vaccinated, have a negative COVID test, or have a medical exemption, and we'd be happy to serve you. We also are fully open online. So what that means is literally anybody can complete their program virtually. You don't have to come into this campus. This campus is awesome, even for our virtual students, because we are set up with all the tools and resources that our staff need to best support you virtually. So if you're wanting to learn online, if you're not comfortable coming into a campus in person, or if you're not comfortable with the restrictions exemption program, you can do everything that you need to do virtually, and we'd be happy to support you that way. You can meet with admissions virtually. You can check out our campus through this virtual open house that you're participating in right now, and you can do your program online. You can graduate online. So we're just here to support you. Let me also just quickly mention, we've actually got a sign here, so I'll point to the sign. I'm not sure if it's backwards on your view, it's backwards on my view, but we have our referral rewards program, $500. If you've got a friend who is looking to make a change, who's looking for a fresh start, recommend them to Academy of Learning, and when they start their program, we'll give you $500. Excuse me, the other promotion that I'll mention today is we are in our guaranteed grant funding event. So you want to meet with an admissions advisor as soon as you can. Either come down to a campus to do this, or you can book a virtual appointment straight from the page that you're on right now. There should be a link to either chat with us live, or there should be a link, it's probably above this video, where you can book a virtual appointment. And what we're doing in these virtual appointments is we're guaranteeing that you'll get a government grant. And if we can't find you a government grant to help you fund your education, we'll make our own grant and give you the AOLCC grant to help you fund your education. So thanks so much for checking out this tour. You got to come down here if you're in Calgary, or check out your local campus in Red Deer, Medicine Hat, or Edmonton to see what's new and what's changed. Thanks so much. All right, well, that's the tour of the Calgary facility. And again, all of our facilities across Alberta, Edmonton, Medicine Hat, and Red Deer are getting a new look, so check them all out. That's pretty much it for this first live stream. If you have any questions, again, if you're on the virtual open house page, which is, it's actually not that easy to remember, but hopefully that's where you're watching, because that's the email, the link that we sent out to everyone who registered, myaolcc.com/virtual-open-house-September-21. You should already be there. But there is in the bottom right-hand corner, if you're on desktop, a little green button, or it'll be a bar at the bottom of your cell phone where you can chat directly with us. We'd be happy to answer any of your questions. Or for any of these videos, you can click, once you've opened it full screen or opened and you're watching the video, you can click the YouTube logo and watch it on YouTube, and then you can engage and comment that way. Other than that, we're going to do our next live stream at 2 o'clock, where we'll be going through how to actually use grant money to fund your education, which is the big message for this entire event. So hope you join us then. And again, check out all the on-demand content that we have on this virtual open house page. You can see interviews with instructors for medical office assistant, healthcare aide, community service worker, and legal administrative assistant, and check out what those courses are all about, the different types of job opportunities you can get within as a graduate of those programs, and you can check out what it's like to be a student and go through our integrated learning system for the 30+ programs that we offer there. And thanks for joining, and I'll see you again at 2 o'clock.